Greetings.
Video games.
Video games.
No.
Oh, so what? Sorry, I cut you off there, Sam. You got to say something really important? Or are you going to give us all the fucking meaning of life?
No, I was just going to say video games again.
Fair enough. Hi, everybody. Uni haven't started yet.
The game's in a tiny little pathetic box.
I know it does that whenever I'm minimized. Just give me a second. Here we go. I'm back up now. Give me a fucking second. I got to access Streamlabs in order to, start the stream. Hi. Yeah, we don't start till 7. I just gave you the link early. Out disc golfing will tune in soon. Well, I assume you didn't hear that, Oda, but I hope you have an okay time. And, I hope you're doing okay today. I saw earlier during Lily's stream you said you were having a bit of a rough one, but, hope you're alright. Speaking of Lily, Sam, I've made a discovery. Johnny Gargano is
it's
literally John.
His name's Johnny Wrestler. It's just John Wrestling.
Fair enough.
When you put it like that, it makes it sound like he picked his name out of a fucking toothpaste box.
Oh, hold on. Before we head off, I need
John Wrestling.
Evening, I can hear you, but barely see you. My computer is 90s dial-up speed at the moment. Everything looks like it's from the lawnmower man. Oh, okay. That's good. As long as it's not on our end. And Neil made a comment earlier. I'm going to pull out my inner southern for this one. Watch out for them swamp gators. There, Steven and Sammy. Them bastards will bite your foot off.
John Gumbo.
Yeah, we're going down to John, Louisiana for this stream. At least that's the plan. After I eat this book. Speaking of book, that was a we had the Artificer. So I haven't really done too much off stream. There wasn't too much I wanted to do or could do without, ruining the game. I've started a specialization, and I think I'm going to go with an assassin. They all had pros and cons.
Assassins have taken my son, and now I am next.
Assassins have taken my son. I am John Oblivion. So, there was, the options. There was Artificer, who seemed to be more about, traps and, things. But that, I don't know, that always seems like too much faff. I have never done that kind of thing in these games before, bear traps and, I don't know what else to fucking do. Poison and shit.
I build in Fallout 2 where you only ever use the TNT you pick up off the floor and mines.
And mines. Oh my god, not even grenades, but only mines. You know what, that has to be our next Fallout run. Is there mines in Fallout 1, or is it just 2?
I think there's definitely C4, which is basically a mine, except a bit more mean and edible looking.
Yeah. Thanks, Stephen. Out getting off some steam. A bit better now. Always good to throw something really hard. Well, make sure and break something expensive. That always cheers me up. And also Assassin is apparently a good pick. That's good to know, because I honestly had no idea. Artificer sounded good for archery builds, which we are, of course, not doing. This guy does... What is it called? Tempest, I think? Which is a lot of elemental damage, but it seems to be more of if I was more of a tank, like a tank rogue, I guess. Which alright, yeah, I do want to be kind of in the action, but I'm light
you look
armor.
like a big tank to me.
But I think based on how I've been working with trying to keep the tank characters, Cassandra, Blackwall, being the front line and me flanking around, getting flanking damage, that seems to make Assassin the best pick. Plus, there's some very
Blackwall.
Yeah, maybe, if we can. If nobody else fucking lets us. He's our emergency go-to.
Roguishly handsome bodyguard.
Absolutely.
I want to hear more about you.
I want to hear more about you, Blackwall.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Alright, goodbye.
We can continue this discussion another time.
Good chat.
Oh, you don't even want to get to know him. He's just a piece of meat to you, isn't it?
Not but a piece of meat. Pacifist run in Fallout 3 challenge. Impossible. I've tried, actually, Lily, and it is... It's literally impossible if you're going a hard line, no kills, because you have to kill that cockroach. That Careful, there's a rat roach. How about you shoot it with your BB gun? You know, right at the start of the game.
Is the console command out of question? Because you could just do like set like event or whatever 50 or.
Well, I'm assuming a no glitch, no mod run. If you're doing like a pure no combat, you can
Set
get
stage. There we go. So.
I've been able to get so far in a pacifist run, excluding that rad roach. Like, you can get out the vault without killing anybody. You can just, like, ignore all the guards and they all just get attacked by the rad roaches. But there's too many quests. Almost none of the quests are doable.
Too many quests are just kill someone.
Go here, kill thing. New Vegas is more doable. And it's certainly doable if you allow companions to kill things. Even without any that. Good to know.
Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Thanks, guys.
I've arranged an accord.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines is tomorrow, Phil. But yes.
Get all your nanomachines out tomorrow.
What have we done?
What do you want with the Prime Minister? I want him
dead. Please convey my thanks to the Inquisitor. The Inquisition soldiers were a great help in clearing the area for the memorials. Yeah, cool. We've built a memorial at Haven, our old base. These are the timed activities, which we didn't get finished last week because it would have required us literally sitting on our arse for several hours. We sent somebody to Vinter to tell the government, yo, your fucking people are out of hand. Exactly. Considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I'm hardly surprised my fellows in the magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will come. Okay, so it didn't look like we got that much achieved there, but lore. And the last thing is the Magister who we captured and we decided to put to work rather than execute. He's been off to study time magic. Here are the results of my research. I trust they're satisfactory. Your spy master said, oh, okay, you're not actually going to tell me anything. You're just going to give me something. That's a shame. I wanted lore. I wanted lore.
And you know you shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go straight to what I had lined up here. We'll do that later, actually. Someone else. Could you be arrested in real life if you killed someone with console/kill? No, because how could they ever tie it back to you? You know? Stephen requires lore, but never seeks it. I like organic lore. I don't want to sit here and spend an hour of the stream just going through the codex, you know? If it had the Mass Effect voiceover guy who just speaks at you in that, you know, really satisfying voice that he does, then sure, I would just have that instead of, like, the music on the starting soon screen.
What, telling you all about the Volus.
Yes, it's like, the Volus are a small species who hail from the planet... I forget. They are biotic gods. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demands to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Yeah, so we're missing a platoon of soldiers. Down in the mines. In some lovely place called the Fallow Mire, which we've technically sort of been to before, at the very start of Origins. Who's our team? I'm actually forgetting what our team is. Nah, screw it. We'll go double tank. Hello all, watching from mobile from the time being. Hey, Hans. How you doing? How's your week been?
On me mobile.
So you don't want a 50,000 word chat of just Metal Gear lore. Maybe tomorrow. But not right now.
And someday it may be tomorrow.
I like lore in small amounts. Give me context for what's happening. In the moment, I don't have to set my imagination off. Don't care for my deep lore stuff myself. I like deep lore stuff in my own time, not necessarily while in the midst of the action, you know? But I try my
Like,
best.
You don't want to be in like the middle of a quest and then next is like 20 minutes of someone going.
As
on
you
about.
know, the magisterium of the Devinter Imperium represents the governing body of the...
Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
And that's what in-game
What are
law
they doing in a
books are
bog?
for.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Oh, well, that's
Should I
fame for you.
autograph something for him before he tries to behead me.
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait,
Ah!
you're not
Zombies!
about undead, are you?
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of
So
the
I have
river.
done this quest on my other
I think
character.
The Inquisition's people are still alive.
I thought it was interesting enough that I wanted to open the stream with it. It's fairly short. It's a nice... go away. It's a fairly linear area, but it's got a lovely atmosphere to it. Lovely aesthetic with rain. Do you like the rain, Sam?
I do like the rain.
And there's an interesting thing where you're basically going through like the dead marshes here, where if you step foot in the water, you fucking disturb the undead.
But
And they
again,
all
I'm going
come
to sound
out,
like
so-
a complete broken record, but this game looks really good for a 2014 game.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you found some beer. Jolly good. Alright, let's head out. Yeah, as I was saying earlier about lore, I do try my best in these games, if you notice, to try to give as much context myself to what's going on. You know, explain what happened last week, explain what the hell's going on with this and that. If I just leave it to you guys, you'll probably be more lost than you already are. So I hope that's appreciated. And if you ever want more information, I can try and explain, but without sitting here and being a Wikipedia article, you know? Besides, I'm sure I've said before, I'm not as up on my Dragon Age lore as, like, Mass Effect or whatever. The gardeners are too sick to save, everyone says. Grandfather and me brother barricaded them in their own homes so they wouldn't make anyone else sick. Yelled at me for watching instead of helping. There's no more lights in the gardener's home. Oh no. We got plague.
To take plague.
Right. Blackwall. Have you still not got this yet? Okay, we were working towards getting him this cool ability. Which gives
the
it...
horn?
Yeah, it gives it a party-wide buff. Boof. Uh-oh. What? I'm busy. I'm trying to do a thing. Alright, fine. Oof, that was a big damage. Fucking, dude, just stop. Fucker, Spider-Man hooked the zombie up there. I've got to do the long way round. Alright, fine, you kill him.
This can't be all of them.
Kill stealing,
More
motherfucker.
further east.
Alright. Claim. Volume all okay. That reminds me of KOTOR 2. If you mess up with the skeletons on certain planets, the souls of the enemies appear to kill you. Oh. Wonderful.
Lily's the volume. Okay, there we go.
It's a little loud on my end, but that's just...
Look,
It's a me thing.
signs of a plague. A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent heater. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
Rough week. Looking forward to Rules of Nature tomorrow. I think we'll actually beat the game in the next week. I do not think that's true.
I
I'm
was
sure
gonna
we're...
say, you've said this before, haven't you?
I think you're trying to replicate the 1.5 hours here. No, I think we're coming up for halfway.
It would be a very good showing to get it done in the next stream.
Alright, I know we're gonna raise the dead, but I do want this crate.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Ah, it wasn't worth it. Okay.
Your avarice has cost you.
It sure has.
The symbol of avarice.
Backstab. Oh, that was it's a one-hit kill. I never get one-hit kills.
1.5 hit.
That's the whole goal with the assassin class. Is apparently you can get some really, really heavy hits, especially for bosses.
How do you stealthily attack a dragon?
Yeah, don't. I have no idea. We have got to have a dragon fight eventually.
Do you just
know
sort of
that.
jump on its big neck and choke it out, or?
Tell you what, we might get a wyvern fight this stream. Maybe. Depending how quickly we can get to it.
Sure, it's not a worm.
Sure, it's not a worm or a wyvern. Fucking. Game calls it a wyvern, so that's what I'm calling it. I'm just here for the XP. Oh wait, there's a zombie. Oh god. I should have, like, looked around before I just started looting the building, shouldn't I? The Empty Ones were a small and short-lived cult based in Navarra. That's where Cassandra's from. And known for worshipping the Blight. Oh, gross. And by extension, the Darkspawn. Some confuse the Empty Ones with followers of the Tevinter's old gods. A reasonable mistake, since archdemons are said to be tainted old gods. However, it is clear from histories, blah, 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 blah. Predictably, the beginning of the second Blight saw an end. Okay, cool. It's an old cult. They're dead now. They're not relevant. Wyverns are just trans dragons. I will not be explaining further. Fine. You know what? If you want to write your own fantasy lore in which that is the case, then nobody can argue with you. Just like nobody can argue the whole, these dragons are actually wyverns because they've only got 2 legs. It's like, game says they're dragons. If the dragons self-identify as dragons, they're fucking dragons. Who are you to say otherwise? That is the bottom line. Let's not slip into the lake here. Let's go. I'll tell you how to stealthily attack a dragon. You sneak up behind it and shoot. And drop into the water because I'm reading chat and I misinterpreted the green for the blue-green of the water. Okay. Fuck it, we'll kill him. Shoot a giant laser beam up its ass. Have you ever tried this, Phil? Alright, none of that, Lily. God. Hey, Dorian, do you want to do the shield? Fucking hell, matey. So, like, the primary purpose of mages, as far as I'm concerned, is the group shield thing. He's sleeping. Yes, in Elden Ring. Okay. Jesus Christ, we're just raising more and more zombies. Okay, where are we going? I want to get to this bridge. So how's your week been, Sam? Haven't talked to you too much, to be fair. Had a little call with you earlier today, and that's been about it. Guys, come on. If we get up here, we'll be safe.
Is that a beacon of some sort? No.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not playing as a mage anymore. I miss not being a mage. You're so damn useful.
Watch out!
Ah, yes. Demons. My favorite. There was a school prison underneath the school hall where they used to string you up from the wall bar. What the fuck are you talking about? I've no idea what you're meaning. That was a Banshee scream from Mass Effect 3. Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up. The, what are they called? I've actually forgotten what the name of that demon is.
Keep an eye out for more then.
The big lanky stick insect demons just have the Banshee sound effects from Mass Effect 3.
Which lanky stick?
The one I just killed. I have honestly forgotten what they're called. The scary demons, I think. I think that's what they're called. You get your desire demons, your pride demons, your despair demons, your scary demons.
Pride Demon Month.
That's over. It's Scary Demon Month now. Stabby, stabby. Keep out of the water. Even if there is floating corpses with loot. Let's not do it, it's a trap. Alright, we just gotta follow these beacons and light them. Make ourselves a safe path. You get this.
Get this, the symbol of avarice.
Oh, what's that? Here it is. What is it called? It's called a terror. Alright. See, I said it was a spooky demon. It's a synonym. Oof. Critical hit. Get fall on its arse.
Oh, the infamous hit.
Hey, do you want it? Guy, for the love of God, get shields up. That's your one job. This is why I like being the mage. I feel like when you're the mage, you kind of control the battle a bit more. There's a lot more kind of team buffing and everything else. When you're relying on the AI to do it, they just constantly drop the ball. I suppose hold on. What can I actually do? I have never messed around with the AI behaviors. Let's see. Tactics. Barrier. Abilities never used. Preferred abilities are used more frequently. Yes! Always be doing barrier. Whenever it's available.
Is this
See if that
tactics
works.
menu in the other games or no?
Yeah, yeah. It's been there since the beginning. It's just not something I've ever really messed with because it's overly complicated and I feel like you could easily fuck it up and you could just break your companions. World Marshal Tower is like 80% of what's left, then it is more or less one crazy boss rush to the end, if you say so. What the fuck is this? A bog fisher. Alright, hold on. I was playing this in my own time, and I was keeping an eye out for interesting looking creatures to... specifically to show you, Sam, because there's a nice hippo in another map. But this is new to me. Look at this guy!
A big mole rat bear, isn't it?
Can we get one? Alright, alright, alright.
Can we play as one?
Can we play as one in the next game? We've just got Kunari in this one, alright? That's the next step. I call him Slimmy Jeff.
I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you.
When you said the Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control. I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
Okay.
Is why I left the order, yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
Holy shit, I was about to call it a boggo. I like that. Oh, hold on, we can set up a camp here.
Place to camp.
I just said that. Right, I've just realised we've picked up a few items. Anything of value? This is what we got from the time magic thing. Are you gonna tell us what it does? The wearer of this amulet gains a small amount of stamina after killing an enemy. Huh. What am I currently using? Just plus 10 stamina. Oh, well, that's shite then. Warrior or rogue only? I am rogue. Why was it red? Or it was, I don't know. I'm going crazy. I'm sure that text was red. Amulet of Magic or reduced cooldown? Might go reduced cooldown just for him. We'll give the magic to someone else.
Does everyone in this game use magic then, or?
No. Mages use magic instead of stamina. Rogues and warriors both use stamina. Like, if you look at their profiles, you see how Dorian has a blue circle around his, but we all have yellow. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's the stamina slash magic. You may not be the right... well, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it was.
This might interest you, sir.
It won't interest me. It's fucking another settlement needs your help tier bullshit.
No sign of
I hate
the
it.
Avar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition's soldiers.
Every time I walk past those requisitions officers at camps, and they're always telling me, like, hey, I have a new quest for you. But the quest is always just like, hey, hand in 30 Nirnroot and 16 iron, and we'll give you some XP. And it's like, go away. I need this for crafting. Not even memeing Steven, depending on how good at hold on, good at BBO babes you are tomorrow. There isn't that much of MGR left. Alright. I mean,
Bibimio Bane.
from what I know of the game, I know we still have to fight fuck, I've completely forgotten what the big bald guy's called. Him. Jetstream Sam.
Kingpin.
Sure, Kingpin. and of course the big boy himself at the end. And I don't know about any other bosses. Oh, hello. Hey, old matey.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. I
And you're a
killed
big
one of
boy.
you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us?
AliExpress Uruk-hai. He's just some big bloke.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander.
With a very elaborate warhammer.
Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
You use the patterns of flocking birds as an augury, then?
We don't use them. They're sent. You see it or you don't.
I tried to use the other cheap Chinese site, but I got censored. Oh.
Farewell then.
Watch the water.
Alrighty. Well, we've got a partially opened Fade Rift here, so... Who am I playing as? Oh. I wasn't even playing as my character. Didn't even notice, for fuck's sake. When you can't see the bald head.
You're gonna slip into the portal.
Alright, we got open it, let the demons out. It's like popping a zip. Gotta let all the bad stuff out before we can let it heal. Shit, don't touch the water. Don't need to add zombies into the mix. Come here. Backstab. Run away. Woohoo. Gonna have to bug out a second, restart my laptop. It's trying to tell me something. Along the lines of sod off beard, back in a bit. Alright. We're having technical problems. Uni, are you still here? Or did you just hop in when we were at the stream starting soon screen and then left? Boop. Pop.
You can mend the gaps in the air.
Aye. That's what I said.
Farewell then.
Watch the water.
Oh, I thought we'd have more to say. Anyway. I think it's a good thing to do that. Because we should be able to recruit him later. I think. Hold up. I think we want to go this way, but side stuff. Gotta be something down here. Bloody stay still. I think I've got
Granite Point sounds like a Half-Life chapter.
Granite Point, kind of does. Said I think we have both Blackwall and Cassandra have their chain ability. Is that right? Yeah, they both do. You know, have you seen it? It's like the Spider-Man, you fucking go and grab a guy and then you pull them towards you. But they're both doing it, one after the other, so they're like fighting over the one enemy. Pulling it around.
He's just getting dragged around.
It's like, come here!
Gary's Bob Rag.
Oh wait, you can't do it to ghosts. That makes sense. I would have actually been a little bit disappointed if you could do it to... do it to them. You get to recruit Big Boy, hells yeah. Not as an actual companion, but you can use him as a an agent. Who you are just like NPCs who you can recruit throughout the world and they help you out on various stuff. It's as Oda pointed out the other week, it's basically the Mass Effect 3 war assets. All adds up to the overall Inquisition strength. Right. Poison works on anything that isn't an undead, I think, so remember to start using that. Can we get some shields? Thank you. We just killed an innocent animal.
Did it make you feel good?
No.
Did you enjoy it?
No. I'm disgusted with myself.
You're gonna lick all the jam off your face.
You all enable me in this. Why?
The worst qualities have all been enabled.
You made me what I am. By watching my streams.
Made you kill dogs. It's gonna be foxes next. And
no! God, the amount of times I've accidentally killed a fox in this game because they'll be running into a group of enemies and I'm trying to fucking fire fireballs into them and it's like, avoid the fox that's darting in and out of combat, for God's sakes. No! And then sometimes just by shooting near it, you aggro and then all of your companions go like, ah, the fox is a target, kill it! The boss wants it dead! No! You bastards! Did you like that?
The big guy's happy, I'm happy. Kills fox.
So did you like the slightly Bloodborne-esque wet as hell statue? It's very slimy. Kind of want to just...
It's a big amygdala,
rub your face
man,
all over it, yeah.
Have mercy on...
The poor bastard. Whip. I think that was a dead end. We just, yeah, went up here, went around, got everything there was. Is there anything this way? Just gotta follow the land bridges. Another thing, actually, why I like this area, is I was playing it on my own earlier, or the other day, and it was just giving me, like, Dark Souls 2 vibes for some reason. You know what I mean? There's just something about this area. I don't know. As much as I like the bright,
Shaded
sunny...
forest sort of area.
Yeah, as much as I like the sort of bright, sunny fields that we started the game in, it gets a little tiring after a while. It was a bit refreshing just to go to here. Be in, fucking Aberdeenshire. Feels like home. I do not come from Aberdeenshire. That was a lie. Filthy fucking lie. Stonehenge is beautiful at night. Yeah. Come here. Oh, that's a thing actually. Yeah, I've given Dorian some necromancy abilities. I think one of them is makes enemies run away in fear, which is useful, except for when you're trying to backstab them. What was that, Dad? It's a little finger. It's just like the gonks in The Force Unleashed. Oh no! The gonk droid! I forgot about that. Trying to carefully force carry the gonk droid out of the field of fire. And then
That was fucking agonising.
someone shot it. It's like, don't worry,
Reload
I'll move
save
you out the way.
for that.
No! The scream I could never replicate. The pain. Alright, I think we're going to land in the water here. Ooh, okay. I never make that jump.
Did you feel like Fraser when he was like, I haven't felt pain like this in a long time?
No one has hurt me like that since my parents.
That's concerning.
That's what he says. Hello, matey. No, not ready for that. Okay. To the Shadow Realm. Get out of here. Oh god, there's two of them this time. Heal up. Actually, what is this ability? It's called Fall on Your Arse. Alright. I went completely in the wrong direction. Wonderful. Stop! That bloody ability they do where they appear from underneath your feet. Right.
You having fun?
No, they're just staggering me. Right, first of all, you can quit it.
The
Backstab
hands
this guy.
assassin you with emoji.
Assassin me. A simple emoji for me has Steven shacking in his boots. Nah, I just wondered what it was. It's very small on my screen. It's either the middle finger or a thumbs up. And I took it as the former, obviously.
Can attack at any time.
Knowing that it's you.
This makes me feel something that resembles joy, I think. I want to caress them.
Yes.
Press those balls.
Come on, I need... Would you stop being in combat, you silly man? Thank you. Lily! Me and Sam! The second before we went live today, we were both just quoting that at each other.
We'll see you
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who. I just sent him the Senator Armstrong version of it.
I'll show you the Crash Warped version.
Yeah, yeah. I'll probably add it to the Metal Gear soundboard, actually. Woohoo! Hey, team, thanks for catching up. Hey, Dorian! Dorian, are you gonna fight? Dorian! He's gonna stand there holding the torch. Are you holding the torch for the team? Is that it? You're just... Okay, fine.
It's like the Olympics.
Down, you Yeah, it's like the Olympics. You can't put down the torch. Fucking... There we go. Silly bastard. Don't fuck with this, Senator. Yeah. What is JBP again? He's a fucking... psychiatrist or something? I can't remember what he's actually... I mean, I know he's a bellend, but like what he's actually professionally trained in. Don't fuck with this psychiatrist. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Nah, he sounds more like Kermit the Frog, doesn't he? I can't do that. Can you do a Kermit the Frog?
No, I can't.
Doctorate fuckonomics. Sure, we'll go with that one. Shit. Okay, zombies. Since we're fighting them anyway, I'm going to go into the water and loot all the bodies then. Hello. Don't mind me. There he is. I was going to say Biden. You're a bit slow today.
Hello.
There we go. I mean, that's in character, I guess. But
Can we please add between 700 billion and billion?
what is it? Joe Biden answering how many ants it would take to beat Superman. Bad. 700,000 million billion 770 million
Trillion.
trillion. Yeah, I need to have a shake up with the soundboard. I think I haven't really had a good mix up in a while. Could you stop with the zombos for 5 minutes? All right, fine. Whoa. I swear, the more time you spend in the water... See, we're just waking up more of them! Get out the water! I'm walking away. I'm being the bigger man here. Video idea. Kai dubbing of Biden clips. Yeah, sure. Sure, you gotta do the Joe Biden telling the story of when he was a lifeguard. As Kai, what's Elder Kai?
I'm sorry, your husband was killed. I had hairy legs, and the children liked to come up and rub them and watch the hairs go straight.
Oh.
I learned about roaches.
Oh, this fight just won't end. Team! Okay, no, guys, everybody... How can I disengage for a start? Attack this time. Like, somebody is way over on the other side of the map, aren't they? No, it's just him. Okay. Nah, I thought somebody was fighting that zombie there. We do not need to be fighting every enemy in the world at once! Please! Disengage! Oh, I'm sick of it. Right, let's go.
Oh, Giants headed towards our current position. Where's the giant?
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Sorry, I was reading chat there. Apparently I died. Probably because Dorian was too busy fighting a zombie and not healing the fucking team. Why is this going so
Can you
shockingly
loot
fucking
yourself
bad? Tell you what, we're going to get to this last beacon. And then we're going to go back and stock up on items. This has just been tedious. Like, none of these enemies have been difficult or anything. It's just been an endless, non-stop respawn of zombies. And our team wading around in the water, just waking up more.
It's just been a big aggro.
You know what? I might actually have to just go back and stock up now, because they are still fighting fucking zombies.
Are you at least getting XP?
Oh yeah, of course we are. Come on, man.
Oh my god, stop waking.
All this because me fucking ankle tapped into the water while I was jumping off of that bridge. Guys, disengage. I don't know why there isn't a regroup option. That would be, I'm sure these games usually do. Right, no more of that. We got a job to do, son. Biden might be my favorite US president for all the wrong reasons. He does just have a sleepy grandpa quality to him. Okay, what can we do? This is what I was working towards. Spinning blades. More abilities. There, we've got all of our ability slots filled now. Which means from here on, we'll just focus on improving them. Alright, shields, Dorian. Thank you. Shit. Turned around at the last second, didn't get a backstab. Oh god. Backstab. Now actually the zombies might just keep spawning until the demons are dead, so... Oh! Let's try my new ability. Or not. And on me arse again! Wait for it. Wait for it. Spinning blades! Oh wow, that actually did a lot. That was actually really good. Dorian. Oh, he put a shield on himself and then fucked the rest of the team. Alright.
We have a path free of corpses back.
Yay.
Sound strategy.
That's the other problem with relying on AI mages. When I'm playing as a mage, I try my best to fit as much of the team in the circle as possible. But when it's an AI mage, they will just do it to themselves. Like, they'll be standing over here while the rest of the team are over there fighting, and they'll just keep shielding themselves, even if nobody is currently attacking them. Ah, whatever. Right, back to camp for the last stretch. Because we can fast travel back to here, so... What? Corn pop. I don't care.
Between 700 billion and 300 bazillion trillion.
Over here. And how do we get there? Tell you what. Quick detour. We haven't been down this path. And there is a rift. Haha. Hee hee haha. Oh no, it's my least favorite demon. I fucking hate these jumping bastards. Kill them quickly before they get a chance to escape. Thank you. Otherwise, they will just do a little Mary Poppins twirl to the other side of the arena, shield themselves up, and then start death beaming you from a distance. My least favourite demon is Glenn Jacobs. Fair enough. Sam, is that a wrestling person, or...?
Yeah, that's the current mayor of Knox County.
Oh, hold on, of course I do know him. Yeah, yeah. Oh god, it's a Black Knight.
And he's also just become another John Republican. But...
Oh, yeah, of course. Alright, he doesn't have any armor on his back. Not that it actually makes a difference, but it's a good thematic excuse for backstabbing him. Become goop. Are we done? We're done. Biden is the equivalent of an old man trying to remember where his meds are, but can't. Of course. That's like standard old man thing. We've made that joke about Elder Kai, for fuck's sake. Nah, I think the real thing with Biden is that he does still think he's in, like, 1980 or something. Like, you could tell even by his presidential run, where he says, like, I'm Joe Biden, I'm running for the US Senate, vote for me. It's like, wait, hold, Biden, Joe. That was quite a long time ago.
Reggie, I was just stating that Kane is the mayor of Knox County as a Republican. I wasn't saying... Shh.
Haha, American politics, right, guys? Yes. Malarkey. Ah. At least he's the lovable kind of incompetent, and not the, going to get us all killed kind of incompetent. Well, I mean... but... Alright, like, different brands of evil. Let's just get on with fighting demons, okay? Let's just fight the zombies. Neil, you have to understand the difference between, I'm gonna word it. Doing bad through inaction, or doing bad through deliberately actively trying to make the world a worse place. You know, both are negatives. It's just different degrees. That's just my broad strokes thoughts on, you know, Democrats versus Republicans there. And let's just leave it at that. John Cena meme. Indeed. Hello. Sorry, I mean.
Hello, hello.
Oh god, I took a beat and I'm dead. Thanks. I really... It bothers me how your healing is grayed out if you were doing any other action. And so you're just left doing this. Waiting for the animation to end. Like, I needed to heal there. Alright. Stop with the shields! Okay. It's an apostate. Heal. Thank you. Any chance of a shield? Thank you. Right on cue. I'm so tired of stabbing somebody, and then as soon as I do, a big blue health bar appears as they shield up. I can't do anything against shields. I'm not the anti-shield guy. Crikey.
If I had something to say, I'd say it.
That's it? I'd expect more
More
from a man who
roaches.
can't stop talking about how clever he is.
And I'd expect no less from a brutish thug.
Better that than a pompous brat.
Such camaraderie.
I apologize, Inquisitor.
Right, we are done here. Actually, I need to quickly check something. We need Deathroot, which I thought you could get in this part of the game, but I haven't seen any yet. This is for the getting the assassin specialization.
It's a shame because this is the kind of place that looks like it would grow something called Death
Yeah,
Root.
exactly. I'm sure I googled it earlier. I'm back. Apparently YouTube was updating. What'd I miss? We had a bit of a fucking grind fest fighting through some hordes of zombies, but we've made a bit of progress. We're now just in the final stretch here. Oh, and then we had a little sidetrack fighting some mage. Some magic mage. As opposed to the unmagic ones. The prowling mages. Can you drop the thingy? Thank you.
Soap.
Drop the soap.
Also known as what you say when you want to summon someone in Dark Souls.
True, yeah. I think we're almost there. Oh, bloody hell.
You haven't really missed much, Datura. You've just missed a lot of
Stabby stabbing.
zombies for... Really?
Huh? Hey, I'm here. I had to drive. What about? Okay, sure. Alright, here we are.
More undead! Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
Now, these ones literally do just not stop spawning, so... run, 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 run. I mean, we could do it for the XP, but... I don't really want to.
Let's go to the castle.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Didn't see you there. And this would be a perfect time for the big... The Residence Cascade scenario! Never thought I would see one. Let alone create one. You also miss Jesus. Oh. Oh, was Jesus in the chat? Sam, why didn't you say so? I had questions for that fucker. He still owes me $16.
It's been 5 years.
Did I just get hit by a fucking bolt of lightning? Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about Jesus then. Never mind. I'm sorry.
So you're getting in a bit of trouble.
Was that a sign? Alright, fine. Jesus, you can keep the $16. Close the gate.
I don't know what happened there.
Did I don't know if I actually took damage. It looked like I did. Or the screen just kind of had a weird blur effect.
It's just the Holy Ghost sending a
Yeah.
message.
Well, we can have a quick...
Why is he called Holy Ghost?
I don't know. You'll have to ask a Catholic what the fucking difference is between the whole Holy Trinity.
Is it a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde
It's,
situation?
sure, why not?
Like no, at daytime he's just sort of Jesus.
The Father.
Jesus
At
in the
night time
bell,
he's
and
the
Holy
Son,
Ghost
and
is like his vigilante out.
sure. And that's when he's the Holy Ghost. Fucking hell, it's confusing. Now that's some lore we need to get into. Fuck the fucking video game shit. We gotta explain. No. Jesus Christ. In an attempt to modernize Christianity, God has taken to sending his followers messages through video games and TikToks, rather than toasted dreams. Honestly, that would be the way to do it. Don't mind me.
Dreams work to hack it in quite well.
Doing it wrong. Gotta do the spinnies. Dorian!
Our village suffers about the holy geck.
He needs to do the stupid bastard shield more. You know what, I might actually... I talked about this last week. I'm going to start going 2 mages. 2 mages, me as the rogue, and then 1 tank. Because I feel like double shields is essential.
The rod is a holy instrument.
Yeah, I play 2 mages, obviously me being one of them, and then whoever else I have on my other
Todd
save.
is the other Flanders kid.
What can you do? Here we go.
Reggie, it's the saltiest comment I've ever seen.
You want to read that?
Jesus proceeds to do a fortnight dance and throws a slice of cheese at one of his followers. Haha, stop the cap. Cap emoji.
Alright. Shit. Alright, I'm going to have a respec on some of these characters. Because if we're going to be doing double mage, then we're going to want Cassandra in the team. Because the playthrough's thematic purpose of getting them together. But then Blackwall has the magic horn ability. Alright, whatever. This is a me problem. I'll figure it out. Hello? Alright, well, we're at the boss. We're at this big guy. And I'm not doing any damage to his armor. Dorian! Ow. Fuck! How did you... I was invisible! Oh, this is not going so well. Get rid of these fucking archers first. Let's get rid of all the minions. Alright. Nope, one left. Stop! And my guy needs to learn how to stab downwards. Whenever there's an enemy on the floor, he just stabs over their head, you know?
He's just trying to give him a chance, that's all.
I guess. Quick heal. Shields, Dorian? Thank you. I'll just do it manually then. Oh, he's running. He's running. Okay, that's actually quite annoying. Like, panicking an enemy is all well and good, but we then got to chase them down.
The stream name is becoming more and more apt as it goes on.
What is the stream name? Zombies and Rain?
Zombies and Rain.
Well, these aren't zombies. These are just,
It's a bloody grey person with rags.
No. These are the Avar. These are the, like, tribal folk.
Okay, it's just a big hacking in person.
Yeah.
My village suffers about the holy geck.
Yeah, these guys, they kidnapped a bunch of our soldiers to lure me out, Specifically, because this guy, Hand of Korth, wants to prove how much of an Ardman he is by beating up the Herald of Andraste. These guys are like, what would you say, like pagan, I guess. Weird druidy types who believe in, like, nature is God, yo. As opposed to the Chantry and their bullshit.
Excellent.
The over-the-head stab on an enemy that's on the floor is just the animators being lazy. It is, but I also find that they tend to miss the actual attacks as well. Like, there's a stationary enemy lying on the ground, prone, and you're stabbing, and you're not getting, you know, actual hits. I mean, I wouldn't be bothered about the animation as long as I was doing damage. Which I amn't. Hello there.
Herald of Andraste.
You thought you
I dealt
Hello.
with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us. I told you he wouldn't leave us.
Hey, job done then. So that is basically this whole map done. As you see, it was a much shorter one than most of the others. I mean, there might be a couple other things to do, but... Hello.
There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Is that just Hand of Course with a lisp? What? Sorry, I don't know. What are you talking about?
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you.
I'm actually quite big into comparative religion. Not an expert on it, but it's quite fascinating. At least I find it fascinating. My family moonwalk out the room whenever I bring it up. I felt like I had to read that comment, especially since you're specifically saying how your family ignores you, so I could. Nah, I find all that kind of shit interesting. And by that shit, I just mean how all culture, history, religion. I'll listen to you ramble on about it if you have any factoids. Oh, you're here. Definitely one of the creepier areas of the game, honestly. Tis. And I think we're done. Yeah. We may leave. Back home. Ba-ba-ba. Scratch that off. I have been starting to take actual notes for things to do whenever I remember them throughout the week. So... because there is just way too much content in this game. I'll just be here kind of muddling through otherwise. Aimless.
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
Skyhold, Skyrim, Skynet. Yeah, I was... well, minus the Skynet. I was thinking about that earlier.
I didn't do anything. Corypheus is the one who attacked us.
Doing nothing is exactly your mistake, my dear.
Lots of
You
sky
left yourself
stuff.
vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that.
Hey guys, what's y'all's favourite religion and political affiliation? Personally, I ganked. Sky Broadband.
I'm not in need of guidance, Vivienne.
Good. Stay on your guard.
Oh,
Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by.
I'm surprised she approved of me
Act
telling her
first
to
and
piss
teach them
off.
fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held your balls. Lovely. Sky Broadband is my religion too. I never realised how high her cheekbones are. Yeesh. Oh, we get it! Oh, I forgot about this. We get to be a tyrant again. Okay, no.
get to be tyrant again.
Yeah, I love these. I love it when you get to judge people.
Was a surprise.
I love judging people.
After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do?
So
with
the
him?
boss I just killed
Where
is this guy's
does he
son.
go?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat.
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with
Smacking.
his blood.
Behead him. Nah, he seems alright.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevintus, but got feisty with your Inquisition.
You
The
fucking
red-headed
masquerading
mother
as a bloody
guarantees a
leader.
brat.
Oh.
Do as you've earned.
What was that, Sam?
You masquerading as some big leader
remaining
with your
boys
fucking
are
red coat.
We buttoned up red coat. Inquisition. What can I do? I'll drive them from my lands. Or I can send them... I can armor them and send them off to fight the Tevinter. That's a proxy war, that is. I'm going to do what feels most right to the Vixen name. And drive them from the lands.
I don't have time for idiots. Let's get this over with. Chief Movran, crimes, etc. You and your people just... get out.
Push us out. You've earned it. Have fun with whoever we push back.
I know that was the worst decision, but I'm role-playing. I mean, we could have just killed him, but...
Why can't we just recruit him as a mate? A slightly less ugly version of the Iron Bull.
British Empire. And all that. God save the Queen. Actually, we do need to rescue a queen, don't we?
God, you look like a fucking hamburger.
Fucking Empress Celine is going to get assassinated soon. We're going to have to do something about that. No more prisoners? Ah, shame. Right, what am I doing now? Oh, I do need to have a word with Varric, actually. Last time we saw Varric, he was getting fucking chased down in the pub by Cassandra. She threw a chair at him.
You should have enlisted him into the British Empire. He could have been a good dock worker, apparently.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep
Just go speak to
secrets.
Cassandra,
I told the
actually.
Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to
What's
do
the point
better.
of an approval rating if you don't have the option of bumming him?
That is a actually completely valid point, Sam. You're 100% correct. What the fuck? Actually, I don't even know where your approval rating is spotted. You know, where it's recorded.
Because like you can call him an absolute piece of shit cunthead, and then he will still stick with you like, through thick and thin in like the second game, as far as I know. So again, I asked, what's the point of it? Apart from just getting like slightly nicer dialogue.
Because I suppose Varric is like one of the only characters who would have to stay with you throughout the second game.
Something is
Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense.
And that's the problem with making a carryover companion.
Ah.
No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might before they get worse.
What's up?
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole.
Oh.
Tell it to leave.
He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us.
Alright.
Spirits are not creatures to...
So when you ask her for her advice, that's just code for, bitch about my other companions. Anyone else?
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with
Yep.
caution. It's possible. What if he is not?
It's just
And that...
talking behind the backs of all of your other companions. Fine, whatever. So what was it she actually wanted us to do? It was... Since the Seeker's absence, some of their high-profile cases have been left unchecked. Ah, okay. Fine. Busy work. Alright, there's actually one tiny little side thing I want to do before we get into the next quest. We just got to go to Val Royal and check out a shop. And while we're there, we'll probably sell some of our overloaded, bloated loot. Quick check in the War Council, actually. Yeah. Our heaving piles of loot. Anybody doing anything right now? The three of you. There's no timers or anything. Come on, guys. Oh! For Reldin, we got a message from...
Can you arrange what we discussed?
Best boy, King Alistair.
I found the money.
When these fuckers stop talking.
To the families of those we lost at Haven.
Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbour in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his hometown. So, Redcliffe. So I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe and I didn't care who was responsible for that. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. It's not always the way. These cultists, Venatori I think they're called, we have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told. Like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair. Alright. Liliana, probably the best person for this. Also, she gets it done an hour quicker.
Inquisitor.
That'll have to be a next week thing, because that's going to be 2 hours and 47 minutes. I don't like this aspect, if I'm honest. The timers.
Any word?
As I call it, it's the mobile game thing. I like the fact you have these little, war table objectives, but how some of them really rack up. They could be like 12-hour long missions. So it completely screws with trying to do a speed run, or a stream, for that matter. Oh, an Arcanist. Yeah. We need that. What else do we have? Improved stability? What is this? The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade Rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rift. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid. Our soldiers can do sweeps, or local nobility should take an interest. Yeah, fucking what are the nobles doing? Get them to do defend their own fucking lands. And we can do one more thing as long as it's Cullen who does it. 14 minutes. Fiona, we got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We need the Inquisition to contact them. Okay.
Alright.
A few more mages that we still need to recruit. And with that, to Val Royal. It's like that movie where time is a currency. What was that film called again? I fucking watched it too. I know the one you mean. And it's actually nothing like that. I don't know why you're bringing it up. But sure. I mean, I just feel like the game is wasting my time, you know? In Time? Is that what it's called? God, that's a crap name. I'm sure it was cleverer than that, whatever the fucking play on words was, or... Really? Fucking... I'm Googling it.
It really makes you feel like a Ferelden farmer.
It sure does. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm actually really shocked at how bad of a movie title that is. In Time. Fucking whatever. Yeah, I watched that a couple of years ago, I think. 11 years ago. Fuck.
Stop swearing.
Stop having time exist. Oh, it's Havel.
Now open in Valrio, the wares of my kin imported from...
How much money do we have? Not enough. Not a bloody enough. Cassandra, any new shields? Nope. Any new swords? Nope. Alright, we'll just sell this back at home. 1999 was 35 years ago. You lie! I mean, literally. Is it here? I think it is. $45, yeah. Come on, guys, do math.
The Battle of Hastings was 45 years ago.
Alright, this is the guy we need to talk to. He sells the most important item in the game. By the way, if anybody actually knows what's in this mystery box, do not tell me. Because I don't know, and I want it to be a surprise.
It's probably not something very good, is it?
Probably not, but we'll listen to the guy. He'll explain. Your where? Singular?
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean where. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
But what is it?
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
Is the item even worth it?
So, you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
How do you even stay in business? That's a very good question.
The doors open on a shop with one item.
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their cunning. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
Alright, let's see what he has for sale. The mystery box. 10,000 is what that's going to cost us, and we are going to buy it. One of these streams, we have 8,000 at the moment, so we're not too far off. I have no fucking idea what it is. As chatter's saying, it's a vintage sealed copy of Mario 64. It's the book you never... It's the book you never turned, that rest on the bed you never flipped.
The bed you never flipped.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm sure that was a typo. It's the book that was underneath the bed we never flipped. 10,000 for all J.J. Abrams techniques. Henry VIII painting, yeah. It's probably just a gilded fucking turd. I mean, as long as we can resell it, that's all I'm saying. I feel like it's sort of like the whole whiskey thrift. You know, a distiller make a particular kind of whiskey which tastes the same as everything else, but they put it in a really special bottle, and they only make like 5 of these bottles, and then they put it in a really fancy box, And then it's like, well, now there's only 5 of them in the world, so it's super fucking expensive, guys.
It's Max's pet stone that ran away.
It's GTA 6. Oh, haven't you heard, though? GTA 6 is woke now! They made it. Etc. Alright. We are going to have to empty our inventory. What are we doing next? I think I'm going to head off to, believe it or not, actually, I'm going to give you guys a choice. We can either go to another rainy fucking shithole, just to keep to the stream title, or for a change of pace, although we're not really going to get that much done there, because we don't have enough shards, but we can make a start. We could go to a desert. A nice sunny fucking desert. Rainy shithole, which we'll set up for the next main quest, or desert. Whoop. I hope the game flops. Why, Binbag? You realize I was memeing? Oh, because you're Rockstar shit.
Yeah,
are they shit now?
It's not because of the games
okay,
can't. It's just because they're just a shitty company, really. That's all.
Almost seems like a tautology in most cases. Shitty and company, but sure. If you want to ride your Nugmore, go to the desert.
Poopy. That's what it is. It's shit.
There will be not much Nug riding either location, if I'm honest. This is the desert oasis we're going to, not one of the big desert zones. It's the For those who know the game, I was going to go check out the area where you start using up all of the shards that you collect. So there's like an ancient temple, and as you go through more and more doors, it costs you more and more shards. But you can get in so far, and we can get ourselves some nice upgrades. But we won't be able to complete it, that's the only thing. Sell. I'm maybe just going to sell everything I have here, because this is getting a little bit silly.
It's a bit fucking silly now.
It's a little bit silly. Like, I've got so many of these rings, but none of the characters who can use them.
I'm still...
Can't use any of that. Cassandra! Heavy armor? Anything better than what you have? Not really.
Just turn the stream into a Fallout 1 speed run in 10 minutes.
Not in 10 minutes, no. I don't know what the best I could do is. Well, no. I'll just say that. I could certainly get to the end of the game.
Snake build is the easiest way to do that.
Wouldn't be able to beat... Oh, that is nice. Sorry, complete aside. I love the Warden armor in these games. After the first one, that is. When they actually established that Grey Wardens have blue and, like, silver as their color scheme. Like it.
When they established it.
Again, this whole series just looked so much better after the first game. When they actually nailed the aesthetic.
I do miss the Arashock, though, I've got to be honest.
Oh, we can still have... The Arashock armor is usable in this game. Have I never shown it?
Yeah, but I don't want the armor, I want him.
I want him.
And I know I shouldn't.
God, we have completely disregarded Solus this playthrough. And we will continue to do so. Oh, hold on, Bryn, are you here? I hope he is, because he needs to see that I gave Iron Bull his favourite weapon. The fucking... Oh, whatever. The old shaver. Actually, what is better here? Yeah, we'll go with this. We will change it, though. We'll give him what we got from that tribal leader guy.
Oh no, you got to keep the cricket bat for him now.
Oh, the cricket bat's pretty common. We'll get another one.
No, don't kill it.
And I think with that, we are all geared up to the best we can be. Except for you. Oh, what does that sound, Sam? What does that sound? I was ignoring it for a
sorry,
second.
that's just me banging the table, don't worry.
Like, I was ignoring it for a second, then I realised, shit, no, we're streaming. Everybody can hear that.
It's fine, it's in the menus. It's not like I was doing it during like a well-ending conversation.
Hold on. Oh, thank God. I thought I accidentally just bought. Oh, I always do that. I'll think that I'm selling, and it turns out I'm buying. I thought I was going... I'm bubbling away. I wouldn't mind a female-led GTA. Be a change of pace, and I want them to be some no-nonsense tattooed up punk chick, but that's just me. Yeah, all I'll say is I'm not really a big fan of Rockstar games anymore. I couldn't get past like the first couple of hours of GTA 5, so just whatever. Won't be playing it either way. But the fact anybody thinks it's a big fucking deal is just telling. Been back. There's nothing wrong with the female protagonist, but it's the timing and how far a franchise that was popular for having edgy, mature humor, now toning it down for the sake of political correctness. But Binbag, I'm gonna have to ask you this, and I want an actual answer.
Are you all right?
What have they toned down? All we know is that they're going to have a female protagonist, and that in itself, you've just like made the leap of logic to, oh, they're going all politically correct. Oh, they're toning down the edginess. You know? It's exactly the meme that people say. It's like, oh, that's, what is it? You made it political as soon as there's a woman or a person of color. It's like, why not? Why not? It could be just as fucking grotesque and edgy as usual. And that's literally the only thing that's different. Right, where was I going? Did we actually agree on where we're going anyway? Desert or... slimy mud hole, rain, all the rain. Good. Whoops. I must have double pressed circle. Steven, did you like that WWE Raccoon Wrestling video I sent you? I absolutely did. And I'm pretty sure I liked it. That was good, actually. Lily, Mary in chat here, has been hosting... just with, like, me, Sam, Bryn and that. She's been doing... I hope you don't mind me telling everybody about this, but, like, custom wrestling character games. I don't know. You could probably describe it better, Sam. You know the proper terminology.
Basically, like, just a load of creative wrestlers that are styled off of existing things, like, I don't know, like the AVGN, or, like, various, like, video game characters. Yeah.
And what's the one where it is just like 30 characters all in the ring? There we go. That was the blast. Oh. So Hawk's warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Careful in order. Okay. Can we travel there? Yes, fast travel. So all we know is that there is a Grey Warden somewhere out here, and we're looking for him. Hawk told us, because the Grey Wardens have been going missing ever since Corypheus fucking showed up, with the exception of Blackwall and a handful of others. Their connection to the Blight is turning them all a bit cuckoo. But we're trying to find this one. And this will lead into, I think, the next main quest. Although this is optional. I never did this on my first playthrough. In fact, on my first playthrough, I don't think I ever even came to this part of the game. This whole map is completely new to me. And I haven't finished this yet on my other character. I am currently here, so I don't know how this ends.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble
Agent
ahead.
47 and his brother, Agent 48. Yeah, that was weird. Agent 47 was one of the characters. And then suddenly a second one just appeared in the ring. Did not explain that.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
He's so fucking bald.
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to
We got
fight
a
for them
rift
to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's
under
great
the
Lord
lake.
friend is hiding.
Oh, finally, we can start flirting. We're halfway through the fucking game.
We could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
I'm toying with the idea of adding historical figures to the roster. So far, I have Julius Caesar and was considering Abe Lincoln. Any other fun suggestions? Oh, President Taft, of course. Sorry, he's the most aesthetically pleasing US president.
President
Taft. Historical figures. I'll have to have a think.
Fuck.
Joe Biden, of course! Hello. That could be his intro music. Just begin it with.
You mean aside from wearing all your armor?
And then kick in the fucking do 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 do.
Have it be a very echoey hello.
Hello. Can you find like some kind of remix version of the like the presidential, you know, the whatever the fucking tune is called, but then just like interlace it with Joe Biden quotes. Corn Pop, he was a bad dude. Technically, he is a historical figure because he is 311 years old, so he was around during the Civil War. The Chinese Civil War. The first one. I don't even know where the fuck that was. I'm just assuming there was a Chinese Civil War a long ass time ago. There have been several. Hello.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Look at that Grey Warden. See what I mean? Sorry, perfect view. The fucking blue and silver. Just rocks. Yeah, pretty sure Biden was one of the signatories on the Declaration of Independence.
They have troubles enough.
Somewhere down there, near the bottom. I mean, he was just a young lad back then. 93.
What have you been told about this rogue?
Yeah, what? Young as in 93 years young?
Yeah.
Stroud comes with us peacefully.
Bark, bark.
Trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
I should just get the microphone and put it right in front of his fucking dog snozzle. So you can all hear it.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people? If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
That's the one grudge bearer. The one who proclaimed himself to be, what, related to Jesus. And like 1 million people died. History is whack. I was just watching a video about that the other month.
I don't think they're part of.
Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses?
I mean, I saved you, but...
Amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
I know, like, Blackwall is standing creepily right behind me, kind of just peering through the door, but I kind of want to tell this woman not to join the Grey Wardens, because I know what that Yeah, we kind of saw what happens to recruits in the first game, didn't we? The whole "I am sorry" get stabbed.
Yeah, but Duncan's gone now. They've got rid of the fucking Jared Leto cult rituals.
No, that still happens. I mean, that's just par for the fucking course.
The Ordens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens. You can't think of something less...
Sorry, I'm taking a screenshot just of the black wall.
The world needs more people with your courage.
Wait, why does that crown symbol?
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Okay.
Yes, your worship.
Blackwall slightly disapproved when I told her not to originally, and then when I made that final decision, he didn't say anything else, so that's good. I think Blackwall himself knows, yeah, alright, maybe this person shouldn't be throwing her life away on a whim. Why is Dalish armor so, what did you say, provocative? You think? I mean, I've seen worse. It's just, I think just Dalish people are naturally super fucking lanky. I mean, did you see Sven? Before he had his heavy armor plate, which we eventually got. They're like twigs. So even when they're wearing chain or whatever, it's still very, very tight to their skin. I don't think it's particularly bad, though. Oh, hold up. We haven't had V out for a while. She needs upgraded. So what are you doing? You can do freezing, and you do a lot of healing. We'll upgrade you along this line. That's very handy, actually. When mages standing still, their magicka regen rate increases by 50%. On my other character, I found an amulet, whatever it was called, which increased my magicka pool by 100, which basically doubled it, but decreased the recharge rate by 50%, which was like, okay. Bit of a hit, but probably still worth it overall. But then immediately afterwards, I leveled up and I was able to get that perk, which basically just brought my magicka rate back up to normal, plus the double pool size. So I am fucking spamming out magic attacks now.
Undead by the gates. Let's lend a hand.
And mages aren't running around the battlefield while they're casting spells to begin with, so... Taiping Rebellion, that rings a bell, yeah. Skin-tight male catsuit with exposed armpits. I don't think the exposed armpits is meant to be sexy. I think it's just for airing. I don't know. I mean, have you ever seen, like, some types, like, sportswear or whatever? It has the kind of weird netting at the armpits. Chinese history is just a clusterfuck. At least they have history. Glares at America in judgment. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum.
Redcliffe have an undead attack 10 years ago. It was a mage who did it, right? Why is it always mages?
You realize I have just walked into your home. You've never met me before. Okay, never mind. Fucking weirdos. Fucking Fereldeners. Fereldeners? Fereldenites? Peasants. Hello?
Hello?
Maker, if something happens...
Hello?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud?
Fereldish.
Outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says.
Stop being a simp. Take the hint. You completely chinless man. Holy shit.
Turn me down.
Can you see this? Or rather, not see it, because there's nothing to see.
Good day to you.
It's just a void.
He's just... The neck and lower jaw just meld into one. What?
It's like the sort of thing of how everyone starts to look like LBJ from a side profile.
What? Ah, the mayor's house. The mayor of this village. Of these 3 huts. Good day.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
Mate, I bloody well try. I'm trying to get to that rift under the lake.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that.
God, there's water inside the shack here.
There must be some other
Oh,
way.
I hate that.
People are frightened and they're tired. Let us help.
You seen like the rain effect on the wardrobe with the bookcase behind him.
I can't ask you to risk your life.
Just a leaky shack.
It's just horrible. It's like in Fallout 4, if you're ever building houses there, and you know it always fucking rains in Fallout 4. I actually hate it. It's such a miserably grey game. But I hate how you try to take cover in your like custom built home and you're still covered in water. Horrible wet effect.
This key unlocks the gate to the dam. But Inquisitor,
I'll tell you what, that's actually one thing that Fallout 76 ironically did better. When you go inside, it's actually dry.
Until later.
of course.
Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go take the dam and drain the lake. Drang Lake. You can smell the damp. Ugh. Everything looks so wet. Like, I know it's raining, but still. You know what? We're actually just getting all of the rainy levels out the way this stream, if that's alright. I mean, just look at the title, so. A letter written by a quick hand. From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. My father said that taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. Right.
You look like the kind of bloke who takes Dead Man's Pass.
Dead Man's Pass? Why is it always Dead Man's fucking... I don't know. Blind Sam's Bluff. Or whatever it was. Sorry, we're just talking amongst ourselves now. Ignore us. This way, roughly. Just trying to navigate. Alright, couple things to do there. We gotta find this missing... Sam falls off of his chair, apparently.
Fuck's sake, I tried to mute it. I don't know what happened there. My arm accidentally fucking cunted the microphone.
We gotta find this Judith lady. And we gotta take the dam. Sound a bit bandits. But I'm pretty sure this goes nowhere just now. Or does it? Hello? You friendly? Oh, it's a Noog!
More ruffians. As if we don't get enough from the four. Bastards
I'll leave it
with
be.
swords loading it over us poor folk.
Don't mind us, we're just taking all of your worldly possessions. Sam becomes enraged and lashes out at his recording equipment. This game is actually monochrome. Your brain tricks you into thinking there's any color at all. Or the game, yeah. Fallout 4, you mean. If you've ever been around constantly wet wood, Giggity, it don't smell good like at all. Yeah, yeah. hold up. Why is there a big chunk of red lyrium in the middle of nowhere? I did not come across this on my own playthrough. What's it doing here? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I haven't actually told you guys this. So on my other playthrough, I sided with the Templars. And in doing so, I recently did the Battle at Haven section. So instead of the Templars showing up, the Red Templars, you know, the ones all covered in crystals, you get an army of Tevinter-aligned mages instead. So, as far as I can tell, it just completely swaps out.
Well armed, even for them.
It does. It just completely swaps out the enemy you face. So, all of this red lyrium isn't on my other character. This weird, like, growth of it across the land.
You take up the red lyrium.
I mean, I don't want to lick the red lyrium.
Just bite a big chunk of it like it's like rock candy or...
Yeah, I definitely have been here in my other character, but the area looks completely different. It's not got all of this red lyrium. Instead, it's just like a regular Tevinter, you know, army camp with like barricades and things. So that is actually quite a big change in the game. So like these guys, the big fucking crystal golem dudes, they're just completely absent if you side with the Templars instead. Which I'm kind of happy with, because I kind of hate these guys. Just the whole enemy faction just doesn't exist. Jesus Christ, do not look at chat during combat. Guys, Vivian, Tactic, once again, I need you. Once again, I am asking for your barrier. Why am I missing all of the stabs? Heal. You know what? It might actually be a very good reason why siding with the Templars costs you way, way more power. You know, as a resource, how you get power from, like, doing missions and stuff. Because it probably makes the game easier in the long run when you don't have to fight these enemies. If you actually significantly weaken your opposition in the game, if you take them out early. It's actually crazy. Like, that level of, game-changing... Sorry, I'm really used to, like, especially BioWare games, promising, like, decisions that really matter. Except it ends up never really mattering, you know? Like, hey, do you leave the council to die at the end of Mass Effect 1, or do you save them? Doesn't really matter, because a new council, who just look exactly the same, but maybe have a slightly different skin tone or whatever, show up in the next game and act exactly the same. You know what I mean? Fun fact, Freddie Prinze Jr. has a cameo in the Marvel Ultimate Avengers comic #1. Hulk nearly kills him because he has a date with Betty Ross. Alright.
It was actually just a transcript of a real event.
Hold on. I could also just be wrong, and maybe this area does exist elsewhere in the game. Because I don't remember doing this puzzle. Again, you guys can't see the shape that I'm trying to make. It's behind my webcam. I'll have to come back here on my other character and see if I can find this location. Should we go to the camp first? Actually, hold up. Yep, we should. We are running low on Heelys. Nah, I've definitely been here, 100%. I recognize this whole layout now as well. Kaden Jarrus gets his little Jarrus skinned by Hulk. What? What indeed? Oh, wait, no. If we leave and come back, we're gonna have to fight all these fucking enemies again. Because they respawn at a really, really ridiculously high rate. Okay, fine. We'll try and do this fight now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not quite as tuned up on how to play as a Daggers character, but my other playthrough is going far more successfully. Like, I'm able to get through combat encounters without healing at all. Because I'm just getting shields and armor so efficiently. But I think we might have to, like, run away from this fight that's coming up. Yeah, it's what I thought. So I did promise you a wyvern, Sam.
Oh, is it a real wyvern?
It's a real, actual wyvern.
Why is it? Oh, it's not a worm.
Uh-oh.
But hang on, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
I thought this was the cunt who had, like, 2 legs and wings. But this cunt has no legs and he's got... he's got
just
4
got
legs,
4 legs.
and no wings. Oh, bollocks.
Look, once again, dragon terminology, it's all bullshit.
It's bollocks. It's total...
It's all bollocks.
It's just a big Komodo dragon. Yeah, exactly. Beard just said exactly what. It's just a big Komodo dragon.
Oh, here we go. Right on schedule.
It's going to attack you with its like melty saliva that burns flesh.
Yeah, it's so bacterially infected saliva that it basically acts as venom. It just kills you.
Not the kind where you
horribly painfully.
quit it and become like edgy or venom.
Yeah, venom. You are Dennis Ned.
Komodo dragons are actually aliens that carry the symbiote in their mouth.
I see.
Why do you think they're all on one island?
Because they're being contained by the government.
Oh no, I thought it was where their ship landed.
Oh. We just don't want them to spread.
No, you wouldn't even want one as a pet. I can't even say that joke.
I would like a monitor lizard, which is what Komodo dragons are. They're a type of monitor. Wait, so hold on. So a dragon is 4 legs, 2 wings. This is like, you know, the official. I say it's all bullshit personally, but so a dragon is 4 legs, 2 wings. A wyvern is 2 legs, 2 wings. So this is 4 legs. So this is completely off. Well, I guess it's maybe in Dragon Age it's number of limbs total. So a dragon is anything with 6 limbs. It could be fucking 3 sets of wings for all they fucking care, or it could be, you know, 3 sets of legs. That makes it a dragon. And as long as it's a quadruped, then it's a wyvern. There we go. Problem solved. What if it only has 2 legs? What if it's like a guar from Morrowind? But still, like, breathes fire and all the rest of the faff. Then it's a worm. There we go. Isn't worm another term for dragon? What about Chinese dragons? I always bring up Chinese dragons in whenever people are, like, unironically having the whole, it's dragon, it's not a wyvern. Because, like, Chinese dragons do not abide by the same rules at all as European dragons. And therefore just throws a whole fucking wrench in the whole definitions thing.
So Stephen says the difference between wyvern, worm, and dragon doesn't matter. Yet we'll start a 5-hour video essay if you say pterodactyl is a dinosaur.
Well, it's not, is it?
Fuck, it's just a fucking Atrociraptor shit all over. It's just a fucking dinosaur. It's the same head.
It's just another dromaeosaur, but it's a different species.
Proving my point.
Quite sure I proved your point there. All I did was mumble a little bit to myself. It's hardly a 5-hour video essay.
It's a 5-hour mumble.
It was a 5-hour mumble, eh? Alright.
Seals are basically dinosaurs.
In fact, I don't even know if I'm necessarily saying that the difference between dragon, wyvern, etc. doesn't matter. I think my position has always been that all wyverns are dragons, not all dragons are wyverns. You know, it's just different terms.
I mean, I agree with you on the wyvern dragon thing. I was just reading.
It's not that all terms are meaningless. It's not that all language is pointless. You know, all words are made up, as as was so adequately said in whatever.
Hello.
Either way, they're scaly bastards. My only issue is whenever a big, two-legged, two-winged reptile breathing fire shows up, and the game says it's a dragon, and then somebody goes, "Actually, did you know that that's not it's a dragon? Shut up." It's both a dragon and a wyvern. It's like seeing an ostrich and somebody saying, "Look at that big bird." Actually, it's not a bird, it's an ostrich. If we evolved from monkeys, then why are there still monkeys? The monkeys that we evolved from no longer exist. That's... That's the short of it, because I'm not actually going to get into a big old complaint of how nobody understands what evolution actually is, but I know that you're just memeing right now, so...
Would you like a silk handkerchief to wipe the mud off your greaves, Lady Vivienne?
If we evolved from wyverns, then why are there still wyverns?
Which is to say, not at all.
I mean, you just fought one right. I mean, allegedly that was a wyvern. I don't necessarily believe so myself, but
It was a Ferelden wyvern, all right.
Oh, regional. That makes sense.
What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for Hawk's matey. You've not actually seen Hawk yet in this game, have you, Sam? Because the day that we met,
has Hawk been yassified in this or not?
You can be the judge of that. We're going to go meet them in a second, if I can find the right way around this mountain. And while monkeys are our contemporaries, wyverns are all our friends. True. Monkey.
The laugh wasn't even necessary there. I just had a little jolt of energy.
Was it the last jolt of energy before the decline?
Yeah,
we're over 2 hours now.
We're
so
in fuck now. Oh.
Glad you made it.
Don't mind me. I'm just a ghost.
My contact with the warden should be at the back of the cave.
There's Hawk.
There was a group of wardens out there hunting a senior warden. They said he was a traitor.
Of course they did. They may even have believed it. How much blood is shed by good
You're
men
not even a real wyvern anymore. What are you doing to me?
Right, there's Hawk. Their hair is different, and they're in a different game engine, but they've still got the jam over the nose, so... And their armor's still
slightly
spiky.
de-yassified, I'm going to say. Yeah,
De-yassified, actually.
yeah, I think a little bit.
Yeah, they did go for this slightly JRPG kind of anime aesthetic in the last game, didn't they? For some characters.
Look like the kind of thing you'd see in a Twitter advert.
Okay.
I don't know, I keep getting fucking like John anime games recommended to me on Twitter and it annoys me.
Oh, same. God's sakes, get that woman a wet wipe. I just love the fact that nobody has told Hawk in the last like 8 years. You got a little bit.
Just us.
Not one person has thought to point it out. Because mirrors do not exist in Ferelden.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Let's say, hypothetically, for the sake of argument, to play devil's advocate, just a thought experiment. If you play along with me for a moment, just as hypothetical, for the sake of argument, if...
Yeah, okay. Alright. It's enough of that. Settle down, Ben. I love his mustache. So you should.
Would you lick it?
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own.
Benjamin Shapipi.
I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon
Look at me,
can
Hector.
survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus.
Shirt rips.
My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began...
Hold on.
I recall that being a bad thing. But I don't.
Sorry, I'm just having a thought. I'm really glad that I do not remember enough about this game to even remember how it ends. But he just made a point there. If you remember the Archdemon, the big bad final boss from the first game, a Grey Warden had to be the one to kill it, because if anybody else killed the Archdemon, it would just transfer its, you know, Palpatine essence, whatever, to anyone else, basically, and continue existing. And they say that's possibly why Corypheus is still alive, even though Hawk killed them in the last game. Which tells me, hold on, do we need to have a Grey Warden fucking do the final hit? But then that's a problem if we don't have Blackwall. That's the only Grey Warden we have.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him.
That's not war paint, that's arse taint.
Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads.
Somehow, Corypheus returned. Exactly.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
Bloody Corypheus.
So the Wardens are making some last
Sick of him hearing about him.
attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons.
Hold up.
Without us, the next Blight will consume the world.
I wonder if Alistair's
Warden Commander
affected.
Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future
I
blight.
mean, he's still a
before
Grey
we
Warden.
perished.
He's still
When I
got the
protested the plan
taint.
of madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here.
I mean, he'd have to be trying quite hard to lose that.
What? Lose your taint?
It is an ancient
Yeah.
Teventa ritual tower. Meet me
I
there.
wonder.
It's hardly a set of keys, is it?
I wonder if you can go through enough blood transfusions as a Grey Warden, can you eventually just get rid of the taint, the Darkspawn blood, and get it out your system? Right. So what have we actually learned there?
We should get to the ritual tower. in
Ah,
the
there we
western
go.
approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Do you know? Did you know about Corypheus?
Corypheus was in a Warden prison, right?
I know little.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't know
I
anything.
trained some of those wardens myself.
Before his time. Alright.
Stick with me and you'll never go hungry again.
So all we know is we need to go to the western approach. Which we already knew, but hopefully now we'll have him with us. We just knew that there was something over there. It was on the war table. Hmm? You have to go through dialysis 3 times a week. Lovely. Lovely. Heyo! I'm gonna claim this. Now, is this swimmable water or is this unswimmable water?
Shitty old bog water. Look, frogs
Okay,
are in there.
Hold it, I forgot there is no swimming in any BioWare game. I'm dead. Okay, eventually it gets too deep. Tell you what. We could stop now, but if you're not feeling too knackered, I want to at least capture this dam. It's just a one fucking run through, kill a bunch of bandits, lower the lake water level, and then that'll be us set for next
Well,
week.
you better bloody mean it then, because otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep on this microphone.
I'm gonna meme it.
I just swear to me, in blood.
We'll go to the pub. There's a pub at the end of the at the combat section, and we'll stop there. That's always a good way to stop a trek, innit?
On a drink.
And yeah, I know I just ignored that rift. We don't got time for that.
This is what a pain.
I'll do it off stream.
Chose a bad time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is
Wyvern.
what I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the
Really
woods,
makes you feel like
didn't bother
John
anyone but the
Wyvern.
bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver.
Already done.
Poison that kills me.
I
Shut
killed the wyvern
up.
in the cave.
That I do. I hope you can make good.
Jolly good.
Fine day to
But
you.
Wyvern?
If you're
Why?
Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould.
He's
Right
a
full of
simp.
them. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood.
A simp lord.
Until late.
Oh, that was the guy with no chin. Who was all like, oh, could you go check on that lady? I told her to come and stay in the house for safety. She's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just go out here and fucking investigate wyverns.
Oh, that's the galaxy map. Launching probe. Probe away. Oh.
It's another one of these puzzles. Again, you're not allowed to cross over the same line twice, but you gotta make the shape.
Can't cross the stream.
Nice and simple. Right. Oh, Death Star beam. One more of those. What happens is, I don't know if I've actually done it on stream, but if you do all of those constellation things on a map, they reveal something hidden. A cave or a cache or a tomb or something. There's always some goodies.
You may fire when ready.
Am I going the right way? I am most certainly not, am I? Where is... Claim the dam. How do I get there? You know what? This is Nug time. Hello?
What, you're gonna get some chicken nuggets?
Gonna get some chicken nugs. Chugada, 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 chugada.
Okay, his big hippo ass.
Once more, the simp will rule the galaxy, and we shall have feet.
Simple.
I do wonder how many streams of this it's going to take before we actually fight a dragon. Well, actually successfully fight a dragon, I should say. Why? I mean, unless you count the wyvern, of course. But I mean one of the proper boss fights. I think we're going to have to be at least level, like, 16 before we stand a chance. And even then, I'm not sure.
What is the difference between a wallet and a purse?
Gender. That
But, like,
literally is
what's to
it,
stop
you
you-
know? It's like, what's the difference between...
Stop you buying, like...
What's the difference between a skirt and a kilt? Gender. You know?
But, like, what's to stop you labelling your purse as a wallet?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Literally, because it's like... Because, like, a shirt definitely isn't a fucking suitcase.
No, again, this is the Wyvern's Dragon conversation. We're having it again, Sam. It's language. It is just language, you know? Unironically, though. Well, that was an easy fucking door to break. Oh god, it's a dog. My greatest enemy. I mean, you can make some argument that, alright, technically, it's a purse if it's made from this fabric. Or if it has...
a purse, if it has, like, a button on
Yeah, if it has a button, it's a purse. If it doesn't... But, like, that's bollocks. Because, like, there are... What's the name of those wallets that, like, Angry Joe is always advertising? You know, the ones that... Ridge wallets. I mean, they're little plastic rectangles, and yet they're wallets. So there's clearly not an actual, like... What would you say?
They look more
like an objective...
like some DS games in.
Yeah. It is whatever we call it, is what it is. So if I have a purse, which was made with the intent of it being a purse, and I fucking call it a wallet, then it becomes a wallet. And this, ladies and gentlemen, applies to basically everything. From race to gender to bloody dragons. There you go.
This has been less zombies and rains and more like wallets and wyverns, isn't it?
Wallets, Dungeons and Dragons, wallets and wyverns. Oh god. I love that fart sound he makes when he blows that horn. Wallet is boring, purse is fancy. That is also kind of true. But again, that's I don't know. That's just a problem
wallet has
with
to
dudes.
smell more like in cow leather.
That's the same reason why guys only ever wear black t-shirts with video game things on it. You know, we don't like color. I don't know what it is about us. We just don't like to stand out or express
it hides
ourselves.
The game folds a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, we don't want to express ourselves in any way. That's why wallets always have to be like black leather or brown leather. Or if you really want to push out the boat, like black and brown leather, you know? So if I say I'm an alien, that means I'm an alien. No?
I mean...
I don't know, but like...
Yes,
that,
if you went to
not
like a
really.
different country,
Hold on, it
yeah.
would. If people had an understanding of the term alien as meaning something else, such as a person... sorry, who said that? Phil. As a person from Michigan? That's where you're from, Phil, right? I forget.
Missouri, one of them.
Missouri. You're in one of the M... Okay, tell you what. Aliens are what we use to describe people from M states. You know, Maine, Michigan, Missouri, wherever. If that was, like, common colloquial use, or at least common enough that, like, the people you were talking to understood what you were talking about, then yeah, you could call yourself an alien and everybody would kind of understand that. You know, it's just language thing. You could say it's just a utilitarian, kind of like, does it have utility in how we use the language? Good thing I'm from a T state. I mean, people do use alien in a literal different sense. Like, people refer to aliens like, you know, immigrants and, you know, illegal aliens. I mean, you've all heard that term, right? Which is weird.
That's what I was just thinking.
We very rarely ever hear the term legal aliens, don't we? At that point, we usually just call them, like, Oh no, if you're British and you're moving to Spain, you're an expat. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, fuck it, right there. There's an example of how language is bollocks. Like, it's literally the same thing. It's an
expat just a fancier word for it?
Expat is literally just a racist kind of term, like an Anglo-centric term for like, I don't want to call myself an immigrant, but I literally am. So I'll call myself an expat. But people...
Expatriate? Like, what is an expat?
I think that is literally what it means. Expatriate. But people accept its use, and the word therefore has some kind of utility.
Because if you want to crank the alien slider up to 100, someone from a different house to you is technically an alien to you, so they're not what you're... And then this is where it goes to bollocks.
Call an expat immigrant and watch them explode. I mean, literally, yeah. Like, if I ever moved, took up residency in another country, which, you know, I would have liked to have done by this point, thanks COVID, I would not be caught dead referring to myself as an expat. It's just... It just rubs me the wrong way.
The people used to be called Patrick.
Leaving Scotland is disallowed. Actually, leaving Scotland isn't the problem, it's getting to China is the current problem. And leaving China, for that matter.
I think that's all of them.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty.
Highwayman... I thought I said highwayman chef. It's probably not much of a job, is it? It's just like, oh, just shove some, I don't know, like poor traveller gumbo in the bowl and get it stirring.
Raise the flag of the British Empire. You're gonna go to China for a day, miss the Iron Brew, then come back. Well, I mean, I've been before for more than a day, but maybe give me a couple of months and I'll start to be like, you know, I've never really been that much of an Iron Brew fan, but I'm starting to miss it. It's no longer in the air, you know. The Iron Brew vapors that just kind of mull about in the valley here. It's how I get my vitamins. You can come here, we got Iron Brew. It's good to know, actually. That is good to know. Okay. Oh, wait. All we gotta do now is walk down the hill. Whichever way is out here. How do we get out of here? I actually can't remember. Alright, it's not through a cave. I do not remember going through a cave. Let me up! We gotta go to the pub like I promised. And then we'll stop there.
Pint!
Gonna go for a pint! This way. Dam access. Thank you.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
The dam controls were through this gate.
Lily, I've done that laugh about 700 times this stream.
I'm not an expat, I'm an ex-prat.
Oh, well, there we go. I just did it unintentionally. I hope you're happy. Merry Christmas.
And you'll do it again. Look at that lake. I actually really like the water effect in this game. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, that's a... This is a dam. Dorian! You want to jump off this ledge? It'll be fun. Go on. Peer pressure.
Really nice. Make sure to come John Fish.
I love peer pressure. If your mate told you to jump off a dam, would you do it?
That's not a fucking idiot.
It's a big ass lake. It's like a fucking sea. Hello. What are you two up to?
Has anyone ever went bungee jumping?
How did you get past the guards?
Sounds like an easy way to accidentally injure yourself.
We just heard you killed the bandits, Your Worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's no way out, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. The father will still be up.
You're gonna go for your pint.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
We'll find somewhere next time.
Two are gross.
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
Yeah. Alright, speaking of which, while those two are still banging by the fire, we'll just settle down here for a pub, shall we? For a pint. I mean,
True.
It's an abandoned pub, so I don't know who's serving, but you're around, Dorian, I guess. Right, and on that note, we're gonna stop there for the night.
Piss-covered nuts that they have at the bar that you can dip your hand in.
Piss-covered nuts at the bar. God, I would never eat like open air, just sitting there in a already opened little jar or something. All these fucking old smokers, hang on them, all fucking.
You alright, mate?
The same fucking peanuts that have been there for the last 16 months. With every grotty set of hands. I mean,
them.
even in the pre-COVID world, I'd feel fucking gross eating from that. Anyway, I love pubs that hang garlic from the ceiling. It's to keep the vampires out. Actually, I think vampires might be like... Actually, hold on. I think vampires might be the only mythical creature which aren't in this game, in this, like, universe. Which means that this garlic is entirely superstitious. It's like... What you putting garlic up for? It's to keep the vampires out, Johnny. Vampires? Don't be daft. They don't exist. Not like them werewolves and them trolls and them dragons and them wyverns and them darkspawn and them
those interdimensional ghosts.
And those interdimensional ghosts and all the demons. The pride demons, the despair demons, the desire demons with their tits. The fucking... all the giant spiders and the giant fucking snakes and the that weird big bog fucking sniffler. What was it called? What do you call it? A boggo. It was like a big friendly pig thing in the lake. Int Lake. Int Lake. What else we got? Hold on, let's check the codex. What we got? Archers. Oh, don't be. There's no such thing as archers. Don't be silly. Dragonlings. Phoenix. Oh yeah, the mythical Fennec. Giant spiders, giants, ghouls, horrors, hurlocks, mages, dogs, nugs, prowlers, pride demons.
You're telling me a garlic just happens to hang like that? He orchestrated it, Stephen.
But vampires, don't be daft. Sit down and drink your fucking pint. Yeah.
Do you mean the banana men? Is that what they mean?
Oh yeah, the guys in the yellow outfits. Alright.
I like the banana men.
And on that note, thank you all for popping by. I hope you guys had fun.
Hope you have a good banana man day.
I'm hoping, as long as we're making some progress each stream. I feel like we need to... Don't want to spend a whole stream just doing like side quests and collecting plants, you know? But we made good progress. Next week we'll finish up wherever the hell this underwater portal takes us. And then probably head off to the... What was it called? The Western Reach or something? Whatever the fucking Hawk's Grey Warden friend told us we're going to go. Which I think will be a major quest, if I remember right. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see some of y'all tomorrow for Metal Gear Rising. And the rest of you next week. Ta-ta!
Bye-bye.
Hello.